Imagine starting your day with 11 powerful reminders that anchor you, guide you, and give you the strength to face whatever life throws at you. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's a practice rooted in ancient Stoic philosophy. Today, I'll share 3 things you should tell yourself every day to transform your mindset and take control of your life. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. By the end of this video, you'll have practical, time-tested tools to find clarity, build resilience, and live intentionally. So, let's dive into these 3 life-changing reminders. 1. I can only control my actions, not the outcome. The first thing to tell yourself every morning, I can only control my actions, not the outcome. This reminder is at the heart of Stoicism, inspired by Epictetus, who taught that we should focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. Think about how much energy we waste worrying about things beyond our control, other people's opinions, the weather, or even the outcome of our efforts. The Stoics believed this is a recipe for frustration and unhappiness. Instead, they focused on their own actions and choices, because that's where real power lies. Practical application. When you're facing a stressful situation, pause and ask yourself, what's in my control here? Focus your energy on doing your best and let go of the rest. For example, if you're working toward a promotion, concentrate on showing up prepared and doing great work, but accept that the decision may ultimately be out of your hands. By practicing this daily reminder, you'll free yourself from unnecessary anxiety and find peace in knowing you've done your best. 2. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. The second thing to tell yourself, every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Life will throw obstacles your way, but it's how you perceive and respond to them that shapes your character. The Stoics believed in the concept of amor fati, the love of fate. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, the very things that seem to block your path can help you grow stronger if you embrace them. Practical application. Start reframing difficulties. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" For example, if you're dealing with criticism, use it as an opportunity to reflect and improve rather than taking it personally. Remember, challenges aren't meant to break you, they're meant to build you. The more you remind yourself of this, the more resilient and adaptable you become. 3. Today is a gift, live it fully. The third and final thing to tell yourself, today is a gift, live it fully. The Stoics were big on the concept of memento mori, or remembering that life is finite. This isn't meant to be morbid, it's a reminder to cherish each moment and focus on what truly matters. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." This principle pushes us to live intentionally, appreciating the present instead of worrying about the past or future. Practical application. Start your day with gratitude. Take a moment to acknowledge the simple things you're grateful for, like your health, family, or even the opportunity to grow. Prioritize what truly matters. Spend your time and energy on activities and people that align with your values. By reminding yourself that today is a gift, you'll start living with more intention and joy. 4. Emotions are signals, not instructions. The fourth thing to tell yourself, emotions are signals, not instructions. Your feelings provide important information about your state of mind and environment, but they don't have to dictate your actions. The Stoics emphasized that while emotions are natural, we don't need to act on them impulsively. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about observing his emotions without being ruled by them. Practical application. When you feel overwhelmed, pause and label the emotion. Am I feeling angry, frustrated, or sad? By naming it, you create distance from it. Ask yourself, what is this emotion telling me? Then decide how to respond thoughtfully. By treating emotions as signals rather than commands, you take control of your reactions and live with greater intention. 5. True happiness comes from within. The fifth thing to tell yourself: true happiness comes from within. External achievements and possessions might bring temporary joy, but lasting contentment comes from your mindset and values. Epictetus taught that true happiness is found in living a virtuous life. Aligning your actions with your principles creates a sense of fulfillment that external success can never match. Practical application. Reflect on your core values and ask yourself, am I living in alignment with what truly matters to me? Focus on building inner qualities like kindness, patience, and wisdom rather than chasing external validation. By seeking happiness within, you build a foundation of peace and resilience that no external circumstance can shake. 6. Let go of the need for approval. The sixth thing to tell yourself: let go of the need for approval. The Stoics believed that seeking validation from others often leads to unnecessary suffering. Seneca wrote, "You can be happy even if those around you are not pleased with you." When you focus on living according to your values, the opinions of others lose their power over you. Practical application. Ask yourself, am I doing this because it aligns with my principles or because I want others to like me? Practice being authentic, even if it means facing criticism. By letting go of the need for approval, you free yourself to live authentically and unapologetically. 7. Adversity reveals your true self. The seventh thing to remind yourself: adversity reveals your true self. Tough times don't create character, they reveal it. Epictetus taught that difficulties are like tests that show us who we really are. They give us the opportunity to demonstrate courage, patience, and perseverance. Practical application. When faced with hardship, ask, how can I rise to this challenge? Reflect on past adversities and recognize the strength you've gained from them. Adversity is a mirror. Use it to see your growth and potential. 8. Gratitude is the key to contentment. The eighth thing to tell yourself: gratitude is the key to contentment. The Stoics emphasized appreciating what you have rather than longing for what you don't. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not indulge in dreams of what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess." Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. Practical application. End each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. Practice mindfulness by fully appreciating simple moments, like a quiet walk or a kind word from a friend. Gratitude is a daily practice that cultivates contentment and joy. 9. Small steps lead to big changes. The ninth thing to tell yourself: small steps lead to big changes. The Stoics believed in the power of consistent effort over time, even if the progress seems small. Seneca reminds us, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Success isn't about monumental leaps, but about steady, intentional progress. Practical application. Break big goals into smaller, manageable tasks and focus on completing them one at a time. Celebrate small wins to keep yourself motivated and build momentum. By focusing on small, consistent actions, you'll find that over time, they add up to meaningful transformation. 10. Silence is power. The 10th thing to tell yourself: silence is power. In a noisy world filled with distractions, learning to embrace silence is one of the most empowering things you can do. The Stoics emphasized the importance of reflection and listening over constant talking. Epictetus reminded us that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason: to listen more and speak less. Practical application. Set aside time each day to sit in silence and reflect on your thoughts and actions. In conversations, practice active listening rather than formulating a response while the other person is talking. By embracing silence, you'll gain clarity, deepen your connections, and approach life with greater 11 real-life applications. So, how can you apply this Stoic principle in your daily life? Here are 3 practical examples to help you get started. First, when someone criticizes you unfairly, take a deep breath and remind yourself, I control how I respond. You don't have to react emotionally or defensively. Instead, ask yourself, is there something useful in this feedback? If not, let it go. Second, when plans fall apart, instead of getting upset, remind yourself, I can't control everything, but I can control how I adapt. Focus on what you can do next, not what went wrong. Third, when you feel overwhelmed, pause and say, I have power over my response. Break the situation into smaller steps and tackle one thing at a time. This shift in mindset can turn frustration into calm and chaos into clarity. So there you have it, 8 things to tell yourself every day. I can only control my actions, not the outcome. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Today is a gift. Live it fully. Emotions are signals, not instructions. True happiness comes from within. Let go of the need for approval. Adversity reveals your true self, and gratitude is the key to contentment. These reminders can help you navigate life with clarity, strength, and purpose. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or becoming detached. It's about empowering yourself to live a meaningful and virtuous life. Which of these reminders resonates with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little Stoic inspiration today. Together, let's build a life of resilience, wisdom, and inner peace. Stay strong, stay Stoic.